Okay, greetings. Okay, I'm going to connect, and it should be quite fascinating. So, all right, much love, and here we go. Greetings, my friends. I go by the name of Dionysus. I believe you realize that name is used in your Greek mythology, as if I was the energy part of that consciousness during that time period. To hear to let you know that you can reconnect to that energy, that understand or remember both, is that during the Greek time periods, many were actually connected to the spiritual energies. They connected to their guides. This is not written in history, and it will not be, for good reason. Because I understand many of the Greeks were during the time of Atlantis, and of course the Egyptians were also, but the Greeks were very much of a spiritual energy in its early times. So we knew of our spirit guides, our powers, our abilities, as you all have, and realize these energies are waking up within you very shortly, if it has not already happened. Now, this is not a curse or anything, some might see it that way, but it's far from that. It's just a galactic knowledge that you are becoming more of yourself. That is all. That is all there is to it. You're just becoming more of yourself. Now, with these devices here on your planet, these negative energies are going to force themselves on you to keep you at a low vibration. I believe you already see this as you go into more of yourself. The reptilian energies, they are most known, but it is not all just them. It is a grid of negativity they put around this planet, as you are aware. But as you reconnect, you're tapping through that, and you will feel opposition in your dimension and in the higher dimensions. I believe you're already connecting with this, as some of you feel opposition in your dimension. Yes, it can be quite complicated because the belief systems has been turned backwards for such a long time. But your time here of reawakening is upon you. If you're already feeling this, well, realize that's going to increase greatly in your next couple of years. You will just feel it, know it, you will live it. And these other entities that do wish you not to connect to this, call you crazy or whatever it might be, let them go on their way. It's going to happen. It's just the way it is. That's where you came from. Remember parts of your history, this has happened over and over as you connect to more of what is right. Others, majority, most likely do not agree. That's usually how it works on your planet because it's been fooled for such a long time. It's hard to release these things, as you are aware. But also, my energies and your Greek gods, of course, we do not have it's more of a consciousness at this time of assistance to help you reach back into your spiritual lives. There was a time, yes, Atlantis wasn't the only place of a great spiritual awakening, as Greece was no different, and yes, forgotten, as many places have been forgotten. put our energies out to you to show you that these things that you're going through is quite normal. As you awaken more, others will have opposition, of course, because that is their programming. They are not ready. The consciousness of your earth is not entirely ready, but many of you are ready, and you are becoming more of you. You can say of a super entity or whatever you want to call yourself, because you're becoming more pure, more understanding, back to your Atlantean ways if you want to go into that direction. Somebody might feel those past lives come awaken within you as your spiritual direction opens. Understand your consciousness. There's many things working here at once that you're not fully aware of as that information will come into your environment, but you are becoming more of a galactic being, more of who you are. And the strings of knowledge are coming down to, they're already with you, but now they are lighting up. So this is just a message to get ready for this transitional phase. And realize this is going to increase year by year. So those that are saying this is not real, they are far from ready from connecting to their guides and everything around them. Their God, your God. You all have your own God, actually your own version of it, which is fine. You all have your personal connections. There's nothing wrong with that. And some that do not believe in this have their personal connection to a darker energy, which is fine also, but do not let them, well, of course, you can do whatever you want, but to follow your path is enlightenment. Don't let their influence you to become them, because that is how the opposition works. They are losing their grip, and they're getting scared. Yes. They are becoming frightened. Those that ran this world for such a long time. I was going to use foul language, but I'm not going to do that. To describe what they're doing. I believe you can put that in your mind of foul things that they are doing to themselves. I'm not going to mention what they are doing, but they're just getting off on humanity's suffering, basically. It is time to take away that suffering and reconnect. And that is where they are not ready for. So some of you might feel a negative jolt around you because those entities that have been getting off for such a long time don't have that anymore. Now they have fear because you are their project. You are their hobby. They suck in your energy. But now when you allow them not to do that anymore, you will feel opposition from them. And these are ones in the higher dimensions. So yes, you have those in your dimension and the ones in the higher dimension. But not to say you cannot handle it. And I believe you can. It's just to say it's very busy around you. It might not seem like that in your dimension, but it is. And our love is out to you always. There's another entity here, but they will speak on a more detail, give you more detail of what is going on. But that is not for me to say. Blessings to you, and you are honored. We are honored to connect with you. You are much loved greatly. Blessings. I'm not sure if they said that was a Palladian energy. All right, blessings.